Cemerlang Universiti Kuala Lumpur mercu tanda pendidikan MARA.
Sertai kami bagi pengambilan ke program persediaan Diploma, Ijazah dan Pascasiswazah hari ini.
Layari unikl.edu.my
Where knowledge is applied and dreams realized.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening everyone. So welcome to Sembang campus live from UniKL Micet. So for today we are bringing the special students, who are currently pursuing their studies in UniKL Micet. So before I go through and before I proceed, I would like to introduce myself and I would like to tell a bit about UniKL Micet and what the campus is all about, very roughly. So I am Intan, the panel for today, and today we have invited three students, our handsome and gorgeous student here. So welcome Muneer, Fatima and also Awung. They will be introducing themselves right after this. So basically for today, our topic is home is where the heart is. So basically for this particular topic, we are going to, to get to know, to explore how do they, experience being a student in UniKL Micet and how do you adapt yourself, being in Malaysia. Particularly. So at a glance, University Kuala Lumpur Micet, actually Micet stands for Malaysian Institute of Chemical and Bioengineering Technology. So that's why we call it as Micet. It is a pioneer institution of higher learning in the country that provides hands-on practical part and specializing in chemical engineering technology. So basically in UniKL Micet, we provide hands-on, we do have practices, and we do have friendly approaches under the student development and campus lifestyle, and the students are very active in the core curriculum as well as their involvement in academic. So without further ado, the students hail from various parts of the world, and hence they bring along their different cultural practices. So perhaps maybe one of you would like to start with, introducing yourself and give us a bit of background of what you are studying, where you come from, and how do you feel about it?
I will go first because ladies first, right?
Yes.
So basically my name is Fatima and I came from Sudan. I'm Sudanese. I came to UniKL to study Master in Engineering Technology, Chemical Engineering. And this is basically my second month in UniKL, so I'm quite new.
How do you find yourself within these 2 months?
Well, for me, UniKL is an amazing place. Yes, I just came here since 2 months, but I managed to interact with the students and meet the staff and also walk around the campus. So I think it's an amazing place and I'm looking forward for my study in UniKL.
Yeah, that's very good feedback on that. Can I have Muneer?
I go ahead. My name is Munir Ayash. I'm from Yemen. I came to Malaysia actually. I came to UniKL Micet back in 2016. I took my bachelor degree in chemical engineering technology in process. And then now I'm furthering my studies in master's degree in engineering technology in chemical engineering, currently in the 3rd semester. And of course, if it is not a good place, I wouldn't be here. So that was my reason why I chose UniKL Micet to pursue my master's degree.
Yeah, for your information, Munir was my student back when he was doing his bachelor.
Yes.
Was a good student and smart student as well. And thank you for pursuing your masters here. And I hope you will find good in things and in study as well. Awung?
Yeah, my name is Awung Lewis Fonya. I'm from Cameroon. I'm doing my master's here, master's in engineering technology, that is chemical engineering. For me, the experience being here in Micet is very good. There are a lot of things I've seen, so I think Micet is a very good place to study.
It's a good start, yeah?
Yeah.
When did you arrive Malaysia?
I came to Malaysia in March, 1st of March.
1st of March.
Yeah, it's almost going to the 7 months.
Okay.
I've been in Malaysia, so everything is moving cool.
All right, thank you for your response, guys. So basically, like every one of you comes from different part of world.
Different
Okay,
countries, yeah.
maybe you can share a bit to our international students, perhaps UniKL students who wish to pursue here. You would like to share some of the different cultural backgrounds in terms of the food, the way of life. Maybe you can share a bit about that.
Sure. Okay. I think, well, if anyone is thinking about studying abroad or visiting a new country, you should come with an open mind and a willingness to know and learn and adapt to the new culture. So that was the way how I approached like studying in Malaysia in general. I am Sudanese, but I was born and live in Saudi Arabia, which again another quite different from Malaysia. It's like more Arabic / conservative like culture, where in Malaysia it's like we have different. I think Malaysia is a mix of cultures. I cannot point.
Multicultural
Yeah,
society.
multicultural and a multi-nation country, and
Yes.
it's like I can't say this is a Malaysian culture, this is not a Malaysian culture. It's just a unique mixture of everything. So for me, when I came here, I would like to say that I didn't have like a lot of difficulties adapting to the culture because I just came with the mindset that I want to learn about Malaysia.
Yeah.
I would say the most difficult thing would be definitely the food part because it's not the food itself, it's just the way that the eating habits here in Malaysia. Like I'm not used to eating rice in the morning. That was quite different because there we eat just like bread, egg, and I would like to say that our food is like closer to the Western breakfast than the Asian. But now like I'm okay with having nasi lemak at 3 a.m. Fine. Yeah, I like it. I will eat it to the next time. Yeah.
Do you know how to cook nasi lemak now?
Oh no, not yet, but I'll learn. I'm determined to learn.
Okay, I hope I could taste your cook one fine day. Okay.
I think Fatima said it all. I think this is the same experience because we came from the same country,
Yeah.
actually from the same city, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeddah. So I was born in Jeddah, I guess you were born in Jeddah too. So we almost have the same, culture, tradition and
Upbringing,
customs. Yeah. And so when we came here, like, yes, the main obstacle thing that we face and then we overcome that obstacle is about the food. Okay, so because actually, as she said, that we prefer to have bread in the breakfast, but when I came to Malaysia, I took English course. So on the way to my institute, there was like some home, is open the kitchen towards the yard, so you can see almost what they're cooking. And then I was like, oh, they're cooking rice in the morning, so they're eating rice. So that was a bit shocking. But then now I'm eating rice, nasi goreng, or in all the Malaysian cuisine, even with tea. Like I didn't imagine that myself eating rice with tea.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yes, like you can call me Malaysian now.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You
yes.
can even speak in Bahasa
I
Melayu
can
now,
speak
right?
Bahasa Melayu sikit.
Could you please showcase a bit your talent? The one that you have.
It will come with the flow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Munir and Fatima, for your sharing. What about you, Al?
Yeah, for me, living Cameroon, coming to Malaysia, they have the make of three cultures. So for me, I just had to adapt. Even though back in Cameroon, everything there is quite different. Here in Malaysia too is quite different, but you just need to adapt. Then when it comes to the food, what I saw in Malaysia is that the food is too spicy. I don't like a lot of spicy food, but I'm adapting. Bit by bit, I'll come to like the food.
Okay, right. That is for the part of food. So now we talk about like you as a student and part as the tourist in Malaysia. So like some of you, have you been in Malaysia like for a few years now, a few months? I do believe that you have done some explorations to some of our cities in Melaka, some in Malaysia. So maybe you can share a bit, your experience being tourism, but while studying and being a tourist.
Sure. Well, ironically, I love the weather here because I hear people complaining about it a lot. It is hot sometimes, but I love that it rains a lot. Again, where I come from, we rarely see the rain. Sometimes it rains only once a year. So the rain is a thing for us, like we literally celebrate the rain. But here, people sometimes complain about it. I'm like, oh, I love Malaysia because of the rain. They'd be like, oh, seriously? So I love the weather. And for like moving around and like seeing Malaysia. I've been to a few islands. My favorite so far is Penang. It's a beautiful island. The food, the people, the nature is amazing. I must say also Melaka is beautiful. The Central, the Melaka Central area, the area is amazing. Like when I go there, I just like to watch the streets and the buildings and the people. It's fascinating to me to see like a mosque, a church, and a temple, like all of them in one street.
Yes.
I think in this time, 2022, and everything going around, the hate that people like unfortunately experience around the world is very unique to see this in Malaysia. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it gives me like a piece of peace, if I can say that, to know that people accept each other for their differences and living together. So I would say that Melaka and Penang are my two favorite places in Malaysia, but in general, Malaysia is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much for the like Penang and Melaka things. I really hope that you can explore more in Malaysia, within your study years. Yeah, explore more beautiful things.
For me, I think I have been to all states in Malaysia except one.
Yeah,
You can guess it,
Sabah.
Sarawak.
Oh,
Okay.
So I have been to also Sabah twice.
oh, I see.
I really like Kota Kinabalu, the Mount Kinabalu. It
so
was
you
really
climbed
nice.
up?
I climbed that too, but halfway lah. It's not
Why
all the way.
halfway,
You see,
Muneer?
you see, now I'm using la, so it will come with with my top. And I have been to so many islands too. So but my best was I like a place where you can stay there peacefully, not a lot of activities, just chill. So I like Rodang Island.
Rodang Island, it's a very
I've been there
beautiful
3
island.
times already. I've been to Langkawi, I've been to Perhentian, I've been to Penang, I've been to Perak, all states, Johor, and everywhere. But except Sarawak, inshallah, I'm planning to go there and discover Sarawak one time.
Yeah. And one good thing about, when you are studying, you still manage to do your study things, your assignment, your projects and all that.
Yes.
That's why time management is very important, right?
It is true. It is true. There must be like a way to release some stress, so you can go.
Of course.
Exactly.
And I think
second
Malaysia
that.
is the best. I think it's a better place than so many countries where you have the ability to do that. I mean, to go around sightseeing, and as you said, the weather is like almost the same all
Every day.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
around the year. I mean, so
Yeah.
you can go except for Rodang Island, but there's certain months that you can't go because the waves
I
high.
would also, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
But I would just like to also say that sometimes like students think, if you want to go out and like release some stress, you have to go to an island and take a long vacation.
Yeah, no.
You can go to like Cameron Highlands or Genting Highlands for like 2-3 hours. Just get some fresh air and then you're good to
Yes.
go for the rest of the semester.
Yeah, I used to do that as well. Sometimes during weekend, it's an unplanned trip.
Yeah.
Just go and climb up, and I just
Yeah.
go down just to get the fresh air for like refreshing myself for the next, coming week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to Al.
Yeah,
He must
for
have
me,
something to say.
I haven't visited any touristic sites in Malaysia for now, but I plan to. I plan to visit an area to see how the place really looks like when it comes to the touristic site in Malaysia. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been hearing from Muneer. and
Muneer must bring him out.
Yeah, sure. That is my job.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll visit an area.
That is my job actually as
ambassador here.
an SRC member. So
Okay.
I'm the Exco Welfare Accommodation.
Yeah.
So for sure I'm gonna bring you guys all to around not around Malaysia. Okay, but
Very far
That
from
would be cool.
Malaysia.
I wouldn't mind it.
Very far from
Don't
Malaysia.
forget to
around
bring me
Melaka, but I will
together.
advise them, or I can recommend them some islands to go and visit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very interesting, right? So I
Yeah.
really hope that you can explore more, and
Yeah.
especially for Al, don't forget to let him know when you are going for a
Yeah,
trip.
he knows already.
He just arrived. I think he just arrived in May. I guess.
Yeah.
In May, yeah?
March.
March.
March, yeah. So he's totally new to Malaysia.
Okay, so anyway, welcome to Malaysia.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. So maybe we can move on a bit on the part of your academic.
Yeah,
Okay, since you have been the students of UniKL Micet for a few years, a few months now. So maybe you can share a bit on how do you manage to adapt yourself with the culture and the lifestyle in the campus itself. Maybe you can talk about the welfare and give some feedbacks on your way of living here as part of the students in UniKL Micet. Maybe you can talk a bit about your study as well.
Yeah. Since I came in March, I started I met my supervisor, Dr. Fanny. We have been discussing on my research, and he's quite good, very friendly, very fun.
He is.
Yeah, he is very fun. He likes creating a lot of fun. So I believe that when you are in Micet, the people around you are very friendly.
This is the secret recipe.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
friendly.
I'm serious.
Thank you so much.
I have been to public universities. And some certain universities, I mean, not only public, but also some private universities. They don't have this secret recipe.
Yes.
So here is more open, more friendly.
Friendly.
You can access that. You can access.
Yeah.
And you're free to talk to anyone. You may even move along the campus. Somebody will just greet you without even knowing who
Yes.
you are. So I believe everybody is very friendly, very good.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very simple.
I must agree, like the environment overall is so welcoming. Like as a student, you come, like you usually, like let me say, your first time you're stressed, like you're worried, you don't know where to go, what to do. But then in UniKL, the first time I came to meet UniKL was, as I said 2 months ago, everyone was welcoming, everyone is willing to help, everyone is asking you, are you adapting, is it okay, is everything okay? And I think because it's again a very beautiful small community, so everyone knows each other, they're willing to help, they're waving hi and bye, and can I help you, and how are you? I really love the overall environment. And I think for the academic part, I'm just new, but I have that feeling that's going to be good because everyone is helping. The lecturers are so friendly. They make sure that you know what to do. Before you even ask, they're like, are you okay with this? You know you have to do this, you have to do that. So they're guiding us very well. So I think that's again adding to the secret recipe, being nice and guiding the students. Like they're there with us since the start. As an international student, I believe you guys can also relate. You have to go through the visa process, you have to go through the registration process. We have quite different procedure than the local students.
It is.
Yeah, but then everyone was helping. Like they were like, oh, you have to apply for this, you have to fill this form, submit this form, do this, do that. So I find it
I
very.
mean, there is no more friendly than having your the dean's phone number.
Exactly.
The WhatsApp.
Exactly.
I can message her anytime, literally anytime, because we really
At
have to
the
respect,
end.
her privacy. But anytime that we have a problem or anything that we want to say to her, we want to express it out through WhatsApp. We don't have to make an appointment. We don't have to go to the secretary. We don't have to go
Approachable.
Really approachable. Yes, easily approachable.
And the other thing that I really appreciate, again, we were just new, was our first time meeting the dean. She literally took us on a picnic to the beach. We were like there
Port
meeting
Dixon.
her.
Where did you go? Port Eastern? My place.
Yes, you-
Why didn't you tell me?
Beautiful place. And she literally, like, it was like meeting a friend, not meeting someone who's like, I can say your boss or something. It was very laid back.
Yeah.
We talked, she got to know all of us.
Yes.
She introduced us to her family. That was very friendly. Like, I highly appreciate it as an international student. She really made us feel like if we have a family here, like someone that we can relate to and talk to, and that's a nice thing.
And her husband, he got a food truck, so he cooked for us.
Food truck. Yeah.
Yes, and it was mixed Malaysian and Western cuisine.
food, yeah.
Yes.
I would like
was
to
nice.
mention to somebody I saw very, very friendly, Mr. Toffin.
Mr. Taufik.
Yeah, Mr. Toffin, since I
Mr.
came,
Taufik.
he has been very helpful and very, very kind to me. So I thank you very much.
Yeah, we must
A
give
lot.
him credits,
Yeah,
to be
we must
honest.
give him a lot of credit,
Yeah.
a lot.
I'm sure if
he has
he-
been very good.
If he were to watch this, he would be like very
Yeah.
pleasant, to listen to such feedback,
I'm very happy because when I came in, he helped me a lot in a lot of things. So he said, "No, don't stress. I'm going to do everything for you." I said, "Oh, that's good." He's very friendly. So everybody here is very friendly.
I must say that first time I met him, he was so friendly, so welcoming. Like I called my parents. I was like, "Oh, I met someone who's so friendly in this university." Like now, half of my family knows about him because I talk about him a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think basically welfare is one of the factors that we are,
Yeah.
we are emphasizing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Academically, because I took my bachelor degree here,
Yeah.
so I know how it goes here. I mean, compared to some universities, here more into practical, hands-on.
Yeah.
Like if you're really looking for hands-on, you just pick up UniKL. Seriously. If you are more into theoretical, we still have that theoretical part. But here is more hands-on. And if you look at the employment rate from UniKL Micet. I think more than 96% or 98%. So that will tell you like how much it is useful to the society, to the community, and overall to the country's, the nation's economy. So I really had that opportunity to. I have been looking for a university that offer this hands-on, but I didn't find it at UniKL, and that is, I'm being honest. Like, and you can search about this. You wouldn't find but UniKL.
And from what I have read, the employability rate for UniKL Micet is 98%, and all of the graduates are scattered around the globe. So there's no issue for you like to be placed and where do you want to work later, because we do have the balance of theoretical as well as the hands-on.
Yes.
And I do believe, Muneer, as the one who has completed your bachelor before this and you're pursuing your masters now, perhaps that would be one of the considering factors that contribute to your decision.
It is. It is one of the main factors, basically. Yes.
What about Fatima? Why do you choose UniKL Micet and its program?
Well, I came from a different background. Unlike you guys, I did chemical engineering as bachelor students, right? I did biochemistry, like science, so it's quite different from engineering. But after I graduated from my degree, actually it was during my internship time, I was just looking for like what can I do more, like I want to pursue like master or PhD, but then I'm not sure where and what to choose. And there I met UniKL in LinkedIn. I saw like a post about like UniKL and like the master program they're providing. To be honest, before that I never heard about it. Unfortunately, I think it's on my part. I was just quite focusing on my studies so much in my 4 years. So I read more about UniKL. I saw the reviews. I watched like they have this very attractive commercial video in YouTube. I liked it so much. And then
the lifestyle, the way.
Exactly. And I wanted a place where I can really focus on my studies. I wanted to be quite away from the
serene environment.
Quiet environment.
Quiet environment that like I just study, I don't have any distractions, and then maybe weekends or like holidays I can just go around and find something.
Exactly.
So that's when I met UniKL, and I'm glad that I had this opportunity to be part of UniKL.
Thank you, Fatima, for sharing your input and your experience on it. What about Al?
What I would say is that I choose UniKL because the environment is very quiet. It's good to study. When you come to UniKL, the area is very quiet, no noise. You concentrate. You deal with your studies, your lab work, and everything goes well.
So every one of you is staying in the hostel?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we can move on to another topic, which is on the advice. What would you advise to those prospect or to those international students who would be pursuing their studies in, especially UniKL Micet? Your advice, maybe things that you want to motivate them.
International students. Well, I would say that Malaysia is a beautiful place to study, and in general, UniKL is a very unique place. You come here and then you get to meet all these people. It's really a small campus, and that comes with advantages, in my opinion. Because when you are in this small community, it's easier to make friends, to meet people. It makes you feel comfortable, especially if you're like a shy person, or even if you're an outgoing person. That's a thing that UniKL provides. Another thing I just get to know from you that it has a very high like employment rate for the graduates from UniKL.
Yes.
So that gives me relief, and actually, because we all study here because we want to pursue like working or going to the industry. So knowing that, I think it's really a good place. Like now I'm more grateful, and I appreciate the decision that I made, because I know that even in the long term, I would still like getting the advantages of being a UniKL student, because I have a high chance of finding a job, a high chance of like, I don't know, getting to the places that I want to be. So for all the international students that are thinking about studying in UniKL Micet, don't hesitate, just make your decision. You won't regret it. I believe that it's a good place for everyone, and come here and meet us. So we're gonna be good friends, I guess.
Well, basically, because I want to add something. When talking about UniKL, The unique part about University of Kuala Lumpur is not only one campus in one place.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I was about to add that.
Yes, and I guess how many campuses? 11?
12.
12 campuses belong to UniKL, and basically when you look at that, we have a lot of, as a UniKL student, we have a lot of campuses, and when you look at what area they are built in, you can relate what courses they offer.
Exactly.
For example, Navy at Pera and in Msian, for example,
yes,
Sembang,
Msian, aviation.
next to the airport. Basically, Melaka, we are in Micet and Alor Gajah. We have a lot of industries, manufacturing, factories, business, of course, in KL.
In KL.
IT in KL. So it really relates where you are. So UniKL, because it's not only chemical engineering technology, it's like, but my advice is to those who want to like be part of or they want to be in an engineering, chemical engineering. Basically, if you really want to learn, because nowadays seriously it's not about anything else but skills.
Skills.
These days, yes, this is a challenge.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a hands-on courses offered to you and only theoretical courses, that wouldn't help that much. Actually, if you have both, then it will shorten your journey towards whatever you want to aim for. So UniKL Micet has got that. What do you call it? Also secret recipe.
It's not like
Has got that.
unique thing.
Yes, it's a mixture of offering theory with hands-on practical lectures. Yes, and UniKL Micet, when I came here, it's actually like it's a peaceful campus. I really like it. When I first landed here, I was like, how am I gonna stay here? That was the first question. But basically, it turns out that it was way better because I lived in cities.
Fallen in love.
I don't want to name the cities because you don't. But basically, I liked it here more. So I spend more of my time here in this campus than going to the cities because it's really peaceful here. And in terms of cost of living also.
Cost of living.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cost of living.
You have a low cost of living.
Yeah, and if you want to go on tour, somewhere else, you can. You have train stations here nearby. You have Afamosa here. You want to chill out at Melaka, a historical city, as she said.
UNESCO city.
Yeah, Melaka is a historical city. You can see all that unique buildings back from the British and
Dutch
Portuguese. Portuguese. So it's really unique here. So what are you waiting for more? I mean, what do you want more than that?
When I first arrived to the campus, I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I really love the campus.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. Sometimes you can, I don't know if you guys see me walking, you saw me once. I always like to walk around because the mountains, the trees and everything, the campus is really well managed. I must say that. I've been to many other universities, but then I think UniKL Micet campus is very clean, very tight and well managed. They maintain everything. There is a lot of renovations going around, the fields are very new. It's considered that a university was built for a long time, right? But that, if it's telling me anything, it tells me that they really know how to manage the campus, to maintain the campus for the students. So no matter when you come, you see the hostel as well is very clean, is very well managed. We know everything. We have also people in the hostel telling us what to do and where to go. They literally teach me how to do laundry and stuff. I found it I studied before in different university, and I have been to universities back to in my country, and it's not always like that everywhere. So I do appreciate these small details that some people think it's okay, so what, they just walk you around the campus. It means a lot for someone who doesn't know anything. You're lost, you need guidance, and if there is people are willing to do that, it tells a lot about them, and it gives you some relief. So that's another thing that I should add about UniKL Micet.
Okay, what I want to add is that for me, for the international students, I will really advise them to come to UniKL because most international students, what they want is a good environment and a university with a good equipped lab. For that, UniKL has a very good lab. Everything is there at their disposal. So I advise more of the international students to come here and study. The environment is good, calm, they have labs. If you want to carry out your practicals, it's cool, everything is good. So that's my advice I'll give to international.
Experience it.
Yes.
Yeah, apart from your studies, the UniKL Micet also can offer you some short courses,
Yes.
like Aspen Hysys, for example, AutoCAD or Viva.
Yeah.
So all those short courses will help you when you want to hunt jobs.
Yep.
Basically, it will
Supplementary.
help build up your CVs and resume.
Yes.
So it's not only about your study or the main course that you're taking. It's also there are some short courses that will help you with it, and up from technicians, lecturers, staff, they're really helpful, and you can ask them anytime, anywhere. If you want to use any kind of facility you want to use, or you want to have an access to it. So I don't think you'll find it anywhere else.
I don't think so.
This is from my experience. I have been to
No, I
some
myself, when I
universities.
came in, I
Basic.
really moved around. I saw
Yes.
that the lab is well equipped there because when I was in Cameroon, I was really looking for a university where they have equipped labs.
Sometimes
So when I went around, I saw that.
you're right. Sometimes if you go to some university, they also have some equipped labs, but the access to it,
The access to it.
it's
the access
Very
is
limited.
very limited and restricted.
Yeah,
Here, for example, if you want to do a research, of course you want to have to do it more than once,
yeah.
and they will not tell you no.
No.
They'll just welcome you.
Welcome.
They just welcome you. You want to do it once, twice, thrice.
Yeah.
So you can keep doing it, and you learn something apart from what you are basically doing. Like if you want to add up something,
Yeah.
they will not tell you no. They will not tell you no. I haven't ever heard no. Seriously.
Yeah. You know, Munir has been grown up here.
Ah, okay.
When I was being, invited to be the moderator for this session, I saw the poster with the name of Munir. I thought there is another Munir exists in the campus, but then when I first saw him, oh, this Munir. So that's why he has so many things to tell us, to share about, because he has been experiencing like living here as a student of UniKL Micet. So perhaps we could have the last shot of question, which perhaps you want to share your hope in the future, perhaps as the graduate or as a student, whatever it is in the aspect of life.
Yeah.
Maybe you would like to share your hope.
Well, it's a big question, though. It's a lot. The future. I would say I hope that, I just came, so I'm just starting. So I hope that, my journey in UniKL, I believe, inshallah, it will be a good journey, that I will learn a lot, that will improve myself, that will change myself the way that I want, and also hopefully make a change and leave a good influence.
Ameen. Yeah.
And I would also say that I hope for the future, since basically we're all doing our post-grad studies, so this is basically our last step before getting to the industry. So since it's gonna be probably my last journey in Malaysia.
PhD?
Hopefully, we'll see. So if it's let's say it's my last step or my last journey in Malaysia, I would love for it to be memorable. I would like to be able to look at these days in 10 years and say, yes, I'm proud of the person who I became. I'm the person who I am today because my time in UniKL or my time in Malaysia, because of the people that I met, because of the experiences that I've been through. So these are my hopes for the future, since it's quite emotional thing for me, because it's going to be probably my last journey in Malaysia, my last time in my last few days in Malaysia. A few days, I still have 2 years here, but so I hope to make it memorable. We never know, maybe I marry someone here and stay, we never know.
Ameen.
But then
Hi Mama, hi Papa.
I hope they're not watching. But then for the time being, since it's gonna be my last journey, my last step in Malaysia, I would love for it to be memorable, and I'm sure that UniKL will be able to give me this.
Oh
And I hopefully can make a good influence in you.
Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Yeah, hopefully.
It is.
For me, after everything I'm going to experience here, I hope to be here, to remain here even in Malaysia if possible. I would like and love to remain here in Malaysia because the people are good and I really like the way the culture is. So for me, a good memory would just be like being in Malaysia. I just
Yeah.
So you're planning to stay here, to live here?
Yeah, to live here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah,
a way.
because he has, perhaps you have your own factors and reasons of why you are going to stay here for a longer time.
For me, the reason is that the people are very friendly. Then the area too is quiet. Then the culture too, I like the culture, even though there are three cultures in one, but it's good. I like the culture. Then
And a lot of holidays.
a lot of holidays and visiting the touristic sites. So those are the
Rich
things.
with holidays and festives.
A lot of holidays.
Yeah, a lot of
Because
holidays.
it is a multicultural
Yeah,
society.
yeah,
We're talking
yeah.
about 3 different ethnic
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of holidays compared to our countries where we come from.
We come from,
I was so happy that sometimes I have 1 week holiday. It's
Especially towards the end of the year. It's like,
Yes,
that's a
it
good
is.
time.
I'm just waiting for that August, September.
Okay.
And I think also a lot of experiences, a lot of culture. So we get to experience the Chinese culture, the Indian culture, the Malay culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are good memories.
Yeah, it's a good memory.
Good memories.
And it's good to mingle, like to mix with all those cultures. Like
Yes,
now you
yes,
find
yes.
me, maybe I have a lot of vocabularies in Malay, in Melayu, Bahasa
Yeah.
Melayu, and then I also because I play basketball, so I got some words from like Mandarin. So I also, by the way, UniKL Micet, when I took my bachelor degree, they offered me 2 different languages,
Yeah.
Bahasa Melayu and Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandarin.
So it's not only about chemical engineering.
Yeah.
It's so many things coming with with
Yeah.
your main course. Yeah, that is the soft skills that we're talking about. Soft skills,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
So this is one of the things. Like maybe I'm not telling you you're gonna after that you're gonna learn or you're gonna talk or you're gonna speak that language. Okay, but it will open for you doors that language is very important. That it's part of my soft skills, right? So I'm gonna use it to communicate with people. So for me, Bahasa Melayu is like Madam Intan. She taught me Bahasa Melayu, and she was very good. And it was like two-way conversation. It's not like the traditional way.
A teacher and
A teacher and a
way,
student.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I also mingle around with locals here. So I learned a lot from people. And that is the key part here. And also when I took Mandarin, it opened for me doors. I personally went to take also to reinforce that what I have from mindset. Like they taught me,
basics.
2 semesters, two levels, and then from that point, that was my baseline. So I went to hand some courses in Mandarin.
That's cool.
But I shifted to Spanish.
I must say, yeah, it's quite
Bahasa
important.
Melayu way easier. I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
You don't have
yeah.
the gender thing to worry
Yes,
about.
but the Mandarin, it was really. I went twice for Mandarin, but
You cannot make it.
I shifted to Spanish.
I would say that the soft skills part is very important,
Yes.
especially
Of course.
now in the
Yes,
industry. You have to
yes.
be skilled in your major as an engineer, and also you have to be able to communicate, to have good leadership skills, to have maybe 2 or 3 other languages besides English, and yeah, that's a good part. I didn't participate yet in any activities, but I'm looking forward to join UniKL Micet
course.
activities.
Yes.
I'm just new, but I'm sure like if we mingle with the people and then like be active in the campus, it's not only about just spending time with people.
Yes.
You will learn a lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
improve as a person. You get to learn something from that person, another from that, and then the combination is just up to you to just have these skills and of course add them to your resume. That's a good part. But
Yeah.
then for me, I think personal development
To enrich
comes
your
first,
CV, yes.
You just become a better person. Now you understand people. You're more acceptable to all cultures and differences.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe Munir boleh jawab dalam bahasa Melayu.
Boleh.
Harapan because both of them had answered in English. So since Munir had acquired a
Oh,
bit
now
bahasa
you
Melayu,
want to embarrass me.
last.
Okay, basically I really understand more than I speak. So
Just speak
harapan, you hope.
Speak Malay English.
Sikit, yeah, English. The lowest colloquial.
okay, maybe okay. The next topics maybe I'll just campula. So
Okay.
so I'll just put some words in Malay.
I'll try to use my very little skills also.
But by the way, UniKL Micet is gonna host the sports carnival.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah.
can talk about it
Yeah,
a bit.
sports, as a basketball. Sorry, as a basketball player, I'm talking on behalf of all athletes that we really need your support, guys. UniKL
Go
Micet
UniKL Micet.
UniKL Micet is gonna host USSC 16, I guess, after a long time after COVID pandemic.
Yeah, we're
After the
recovering.
pandemic, yeah,
It's
alhamdulillah,
the sports carnival.
It's a sports carnival that here is the beauty. It's not only like UniKL Micet, they prepare their own sports. Like yes, we have that. It's called KSSM, but also every year it's a culture here, or it's tradition here among UniKL that all campuses will get together at one campus and they play different sports. You just name it, from volleyball, football, basketball,
Badminton, takraw,
Robbie.
petang, yeah.
yes, and all those games. So it's going to be held from 2nd August to 6th, and hopefully UniKL Micet menang lah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Inshallah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank
Shall
you.
win the cup.
Yeah, so because Fatima and I had promised to be the cheerleader.
Yeah, we're gonna support you guys. We're gonna support you guys.
Pom-pom girl.
By the way, Luis is a football player.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. Go, Louis. Right. So, guys, I think that ends our session. It's very interesting to listen to their insights, their experience, their wishes, their, all of the positive things that are being inculcated into, being the student of University Kuala Lumpur, especially for Micet.
Yes.
So, thank you, Fatima, and also Munir. So, inshallah, we will be back in the future with
Hopefully.
another topic for Sembang campus with more interesting topic perhaps that will be planned ahead. So thank you very much and I'll see you guys in the next session. Bye.
Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Bye.